Okay, guys, boots on the ground. This is a town that I grew up in when I was a young child, right up until I was about 19 or 20. And I don't really ever come back here. But once in a great while, I come to check out some stuff. And this right here is a common that's right in the middle of all these schools that we all went to as teenagers, middle school, high school. So over here, a couple old decrepit brick buildings. They would jam us into those middle school. This one over here was like 8th grade, right before you went to high school. You got to go into this crazy, we'd all talk about it too. We like, oh, we're gonna get to go into the 8th grade building. Then the high school is right over here. So it was this is the biggest indoctrination center in the whole town. Population, I don't know, maybe around 6,000, 7,000 people, not too many. 10,000 maybe. And this place has these giant cannons that go all the way around. I think there's 4 of them. And they're all opposite of each other. So they point in opposite directions. I always wondered about these too. Like cannonballs that they showed us just always they never looked like they would ever fit into those things. I always had an issue with that whole cannon story, even as a kid when I was learning about it. These have been sitting here my whole life. (1848). I wanted to take a look at this building over here a little bit. I've been here a couple times, but I never can quite get a good video of it, so I want to try today. We'll go check out this cannon over here, and then I'll walk over there. But yeah, there's 4 of them. A perfect little road that goes around this monument. He must have been an important fellow right there, that guy. Get a statue right in the middle of the schools. So yeah, I was grounded for a week. Where yeah, I wasn't able to come do any boots on the ground, so figured I'd come out today for a little bit. Hopefully I'll be able to go out in the morning for a little bit. I was torn about that week off because I was kind of bummed out that I couldn't go out and do any boots, but at the same time, it was kind of a nice little break. I just worked on my editing skills, if you want to call them that. All right, guys, I'm gonna head over to that building right there, see if I can get some decent footage, because there is some cool stuff on there. So before I go over there, I wanted to come over here, just look at this. Like I said, I went to high school in this building. This was my high school, local to the town, public. And I always wondered about the stuff like this. Like what was the purpose of making a big giant wall like this? I always thought it seemed like it was part of something, because there's a couple other ones over here. They're smaller, but same thing. They look like they're partial walls that possibly went into something else. Like this is only a partial part of a big, huge structure that used to be here, in my opinion. Could be way off base. But I always wondered, like, why would you need such a big, giant, huge rock wall when obviously they had red bricks? They could have just bricked something up real quick. Instead, they logged in the big boys. Even in front of the building, same thing. All right, I'm gonna come over here. Okay, guys. Let's finish this video off. Yep, I went to middle school, 8th grade. I was, what, 12, 13 years old. And there are tunnels that go underneath here. I'm not sure where they go, but I've seen access points to a couple tunnels that are under this building. And that's the high school. It's the whole parkway and a couple old buildings over there. There's even a big, huge millstone over in the corner way over there. So I wonder where the tunnels go. We were always given the story about the Underground Railroad with the slaves. I'm trying to get out of the sun, so sorry guys. All right, here we go. And on this building that I never noticed when I was younger are creatures. Sorry guys. And faces. Sorry, trying to keep it smooth and make sure that you can see it. It's kind of strange that they put animals and faces on the building. Yeah, never even tell us as kids. You can see creature right in the corner up here. Up here. Very strange. Put creatures and faces in a middle school for kids. Like, okay, let me show you this one. It's right around the corner. Look at underneath. If you're doing a superior build like this, why would you have rubble? What are you building on rubble? All right, come on, let's go over here. I think it's about time that I get a new camera, because I hold this thing as steady as I can. It's just the cheap camera, so no matter how steady I hold it, it's gonna do that. But why are they building on rubble? Look at this guy right here. Why do they put that on a building for school for kids? What are we signifying here? Walking through these big giant doors right here. Big, huge doors. With some sort of serpent looking being on the gateways. Let me try to get a picture of this. Yeah, so you're walking through the doors, and this is the door we would always come in right here. This would be the entrance door. We didn't walk through the front, no, we walked through this side door. We all lined up right here, down the street, till it was ready to go in. So this is the door we entered. You have the serpents and the big giant door as you're going in this old world building with creatures all over it. They're trying to repair it. Yeah, they've been at this for a couple of years. I think they're stuck. I think they got to a point where they're like, we don't know how to do this, because this repair stuff has been sitting here for a long time. So they're definitely either dragging their feet or they're at a standstill. Probably that's what I think. I think they're at a standstill because they don't know how to fix it, because it's some sort of construction that was done before these guys' skills. All right, I'm going to come around the other side, and then I'm going to finish off. Yeah, I think they're stuck. I think they're at a point right now they're stuck. Of course, you have to have the compass at the top. I mean, we got to know what direction we're going. Everybody's going to look at the top of a clock tower to see the compass, right? Oh, you want to know what direction you're going? Well, just look at the clock tower. It tells you. Look way up on the top. Yeah, I missed coming out. Man, it sucked being grounded for a week. I felt like it was punishment or something. All right, on this side, we got clear as day. Clear as day. Serpents on the building. Why? Why? I just don't get it. What's the meaning behind that? What does it signify? They're all serpent-like beings. Dragons or serpents. This one definitely looks like a serpent, but this one looks like it's pissed off. Yeah, he looks pissed. Alright guys. See the immaculate woodwork in the top. I don't know if you've seen it in the other parts, but I mean, it's exactly the same as when I went here 40 years ago. 35 years ago, whatever it was. Same up here, creatures. creatures. Some sort of creature. Shit. Sorry. Alright guys. See you later.